episode 1002. But being in this vein, right, of spiritual warfare. So last episode, call it like it is, last episode talked about what? Prisoners, like the imprisonment of our souls. The imprisonment of our souls. And when you realize that the body is the temple, it made me think about the gardener throwing seeds, and he threw seeds on stony ground. Stony ground. The prisoner system. When I saw it, it was like this a 1,000,000 foot tall building with an opening in the center, right? And you could see the floors of how all of these souls were in these prisons, right? And I'm thinking about the idea of this place just blowing up and it being stony ground. There still needs to be a cleansing that happens when things are deconstructed or uprooted, as they say. Now, being in this space where I'm looking at spiritual warfare and how it's actually manifesting in life, right? Manifesting in life, because what happens in the spirit happens first, and then it's what happens on earth. Then it's what happens on earth. And being in the space where I came to the realization of the prisoners and the souls in prison, and wanting and having the desire to help get him out, and realizing that the only thing that you can do is starve your flesh. In order to get out of that system, you have to starve your flesh, because it's your comfort that's making the prison comfortable. And I started to take inventory of the things that I personally needed to starve. It's like, if you can see the prison, are you in the prison or are you helping people out of the prison? And in order for me to get out of my prison, I had to starve my need for validation. It's so crazy how we want people to tell us that we're doing good. We want people to tell us that we look nice, or whatever the case may be. We want somebody else to tell us that, when we don't even pay attention to what God already said. And you have to know God in order to make it to the exit. Once you open your prison door and get out of it, you really have to know God. And being in this space where I finally walked out of my prison and realized that you have to remember everything that God said about you. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are the head and not the tail. You are a royal priesthood. And these small things that are coming up makes me realize just how much I needed validation from other people, because I wasn't remembering what God said to me. What God said to me. And when you starve one place, it opens up space for the other things. But what starving also does is it cleans and it breaks apart that stony ground, so that when seeds are planted, they will take, and roots will take. So I think now, sitting and looking at just how much work you put in doing spiritual warfare, you still got to put in more work, in order for roots to take place, in order for seeds to be planted, in order for things to grow and things to prosper. Getting out of the prison is just the first step. It's just the first step. And I think seeing the makeup of that spiritual prison, and how the outside of the prison, you got the gates and it's just the center. The way there's a tree in the center, it's a lot. It's a lot. But Not going there. But the outside, um, it's an open center. It's an open center. I mean, similar, like if you know what a prison looks like, where you got all of the cells, and then in the center you got like the little rec area, and in this particular prison, you have to travel up to go out. But inside the cells, it all connects. So you can go inside the prison door and then it opens up to this whole world. There's so many things. Like, the enemy is so strategic in how he plays on our minds and how everything is all connected. So when you go into the prisoner system, you're connected to all the other imprisoned souls. And it's interesting because you'll connect with a soul that's on its way out. And 9 times out of 10, y'all either won't connect or it will shift your direction. It will shift your direction, which is why connections matter so much. They matter so much. But imagine, and I know I seem like I'm all over the place. It's all perspective. This is the stuff that's going on in my head. The stuff that's going on in my head. But it's all perspective. And when you go inside of this prison and realize, why is it so easy for the enemy to keep us trapped? Because every single time you think it's one thing, it's 5. You go inside that prison door and it's like you get sucked in to the pleasure. You get sucked in to the joy. You get sucked in to the comfort of it all. You get sucked into the comfort of it all. The things that you always desired and you always wanted and you always knew was for you is waiting for you on the inside of that prison. It's work on the outside. It's work on the outside. And the biggest part of the work, which is the natural manifestation of clearing that stony ground, is becoming a new creature. The things that you used to like, they not built for your destiny. The places that you used to go, it leaves a residue of stench that's going to cause you to not be welcomed in other places. Like, you don't want to go into places and be consumed by everything that's in it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. But putting on the full armor of God so that you may withstand against the wiles of the devil. Sometimes I wish I had like somebody who could like ask me questions about the things that I saw so that I could go in depth, because it's really hard to share your perspective when you're just like going through your mind. Especially when there's so many different things in your mind. It's insane. It's insane. It's insane. It's insane. But clear that ground. Clear that ground. Clear that ground. When you get out of that prison, some people will bust their way out. And when you burst your way out, there are going to be things that you have to clean up on your pathway, not only so that you can walk on it, but the people who are meant to follow you on that path will have a clear path. Like, you don't want to help save souls and bring them right into your chaos, into your mess. Like, make it make sense. But it's all perspective. This prison thing is like insane. I want to talk about this tree and how it relates to the garden. Sometimes I be like, God, why are you showing me all of this? Why are you showing me all this? But I hope you grab something from my perspective, because I just be here in the world. Y'all have a great day.